Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Karanveer, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how I completed all the 19 subjects and did multiple revisions, and from where or what resources I used to complete all these 19 subjects. I know how overwhelming it seems to complete all the 19 subjects, and to do multiple revisions on that it's also quite tough. So I am going to show you about timetable with each subject marking how many days you should give to that particular subject, how many days you should give to the GTs, or how many GTs you should give in general, and what resources I used for all the 19 subjects. And I'm going to share all this to you. Right now there are two types of students, who has one who has already started, and second who is going to start right now. So for both the students, this timetable is going to be helpful because you can integrate however you want with this timetable. So this timetable is of like 58 to 60 days, so you can customize according to your needs. As you can see, I have given anatomy 3 days, physiology 2 days, biochemistry 3 days, surgery 5 days, ortho 1.5 days, as you can do ortho in 1 day and half a day for the questions, and radio, patho, micro, and so on. You can see the timetable. So the purpose of this timetable, or how to follow this timetable, is to do first like anatomy 3 days. So do the anatomy at least in 2 and 2.5 days, and give the half a day for the question practice. So basically at the end of the day you have to give a MCQ based exam. So if you are not going to practice MCQs, it's not going to be helpful. So for my advice is like, first do the PYQs of that subject. Like anatomy you have completed in 2.5 days. Now you will be like, how one can complete to anatomy in 2.5 days. So you use the rapid revision videos, and like I use the Azam sir's video, so they are available on YouTube also. Like you can check that out, and it's amazing. On his own channel there are old ones, but you can use them. But on the preparator app, preparator channel also, like he has uploaded of like 4.5 hour, so you can use that. And if you have preparator, obviously you should watch his RR videos, so you can easily complete them in 2.5 days. So after that you can just give half a day, whole half a day to the MCQ practice of that subject. Or you can mix and match. Like if you have done the anatomy and you are bored with anatomy, so you can do is like, you can do the physio questions, or you can do the pharma questions. So like that, you if you have done the other subject, you can mix and match. But I would really advise you to do all the PYQs of every subject and at least master them. If you have come across an PYQ, you should be knowing that answer exactly how it is. Like I can remember in my exam, like there were questions which are like exactly from the PYQs. So like they were like done. You saw that question, read it carefully obviously, and then mark the answers and move on. Like it will not even take 30 seconds if you have mastered your PYQs. So this will give you the actual exam feel. So how examiner thinks of while setting your questions. So yeah, so I hope this timetable give a roadmap to your preparation. So now the question comes for the student who already have a timetable. So the thing is, like, at least try to modify it, because like sometimes you overestimate some subject. Like if you give 3 days to ortho, like I think it's not that vast of a subject. Like it's a short subject. It's like 5 to 7 questions only came from this subject every year in the FMG exam. So like what you can do is try to complete at this subject in 1.5 day, like 1 day for the theory part and half a day for the questions, and like that's it. Because if you see like 5 questions every time, like 2 times in an year, so it's like 10 questions in an year, and 5 year it's like 50 questions only. So you can do the 50 questions PYQ like in 50 minutes, or that's it. And if you want to do the Q bank and all, like half a day it's more than enough. So like how do that. And the thing is, some students, you already have the online plan, like the cerebellum or the doc tutorial or something like that. So you can integrate this timetable with that. Like if you have already done like pharma, physio, PSM and all, just take that subjects, and see if you are taking longer than it. You should, like, basically you have to complete at least 3 revisions for to pass this exam. At least it's a must. So what you should do is like decrease it. Like if they have given like 3 days for a subject, I know it's not going to take you 3 days to do that, because if you are waiting for the live class to happen, like you can also watch the past 200 plus program, or the quick revision program, because more or less it will be the same content, and you can easily complete your subject and do the questions. And if then you feel like, give the END, and then you feel like if you're lacking somewhere, you can just watch the recorded video or something like that. Because as I've said in the past video also, like consistency, you have to maintain a consistency. You can't go and live class, like purpose of the live class is to maintain the consistency. So maintain that. But I would suggest not to give more time to your subjects which they required. As I've said, as in the example of ortho, so it's not that vast. You have to take 3 days to complete. And same with the radiology. and like that. Anesthesia also. So these are the short subject, only 5 questions come, maximum like 5 to 7 questions come from each subject. So don't give extra time to these subjects. So because like you have vast subjects also, like PSM, you have to learn a lot of things. Like OBGY, it's a vast subject. You can complete it in 5 days, 10 days, as much as time you want. But the thing is, it will not be completed. And medicine, like these are surgery. These subject needs time to get hold of. If you waste or use 3-4 days to do the short subjects, it's going to be a lot of time waste. So my suggestion is to cut the time on these short subjects. Now let's talk about how to give GTs and how many GTs you should give. So ideally you should give at least after every 20 to 25 days, despite your preparation or something, like, because if after 20 or 25 days in coming future, like you should be completing like more than half of your syllabus, or at least some students already have completed full syllabus. So give that GT and you will know where you are standing. So because like, and how to analyze the GT. So I'll make a dedicated video for this. In short, like at least try to get 50% in every subject. So it will be like a goal for you to strive. Like if you are scoring like less than 50%, you can push that subject to the 50%. Try to do that. And yeah, do the first analyze the incorrect questions, then which you have marked guess, and then the correct one. So in this order you can go, so it will become easier to analyze your GT. So that's it. Now let's talk about the sources which I have used. So for anatomy, I watched Azam sir's video. So there's YouTube videos also. If you're prep leader, you can use that. Physiology, marrow, cerebellum, both are good. Biochemistry, I have like YouTube. From YouTube, I have done that. Surgery, cerebellum, definitely I would suggest. But if you have marrow, marrow teachers also really good. So ortho, I have done from YouTube. Radiology, cerebellum, and prep leader, both teachers, both have excellent teachers, and you can choose either as per your preference. And radiology, prep leader, I have done that from prep leader. Micro also from prep leader. And pharma, cerebellum. And medicine, prep leader, hands down. Like yeah, Deepak Marwa sir, keep hammering, that's all. Peds I have done from cerebellum. Derma, YouTube plus cerebellum, it depends. Like I did like both. Like cerebellum teacher is also really good, and from YouTube I also did. And OBGY, cerebellum, done. And but marrow teacher is also really great. And after that, anesthesia, any source is fine. I did from Janvi ma'am from cerebellum, and great. PSM, cerebellum, prep leader, both have really great teachers. And ENT, hands down, Rajiv sir, do that only from Rajiv sir, that's it. And ophthalmology, I did from YouTube, like from Dam's teacher, and there are some other YouTube videos from ophthalmology I did from that. FMTs, again I did from YouTube. Psychiatry, cerebellum, I did from cerebellum, great. And yeah, this is the list which this is the resources or teachers, or from where I have done my 19 subjects. So yeah, that's it. Here I want to mention, like, more than 55% of you are not subscribing to this channel, and it would mean a lot if you could like this video and subscribe and share it to your friends. Thank you.